Morning friends, today we start the new chapter, that is magnetic materials. We know that in 11th standard we see the origin of magnetic properties in the magnetic materials. As we know that in a material there are large number of atoms and each atom contains the electrons which are revolving around the nucleus, and as the revolving electrons carries a current, therefore according to magnetic effect of electric current, each revolving electron constitute an electric current and produces the magnetic field in the surrounding region and hence magnetic moment. And therefore we can say that the origin of the magnetic properties in the magnetic materials will be in the atoms, that is in revolving electron. Now we have to see the expression for magnetic moment of revolving electron, and we have to define the term gyromagnetic ratio. Consider an electron of charge minus E revolving around a nucleus with a charge in a circular orbit around a nucleus of charge plus E. Let R be the radius of the radius of the circular orbit of the electron. As the motion of the electron is uniform circular motion, its velocity will be directed along the tangential direction. V be the velocity of the electron, speed of the electron in tangential direction. We know that the magnetic moment associated with the electron is given by capital M is equal to I into A, where I is the current due to the revolving electron and A is the area of the circular orbit of the electron. As we know that current is the ratio of charge to the period of revolution, that is capital T, therefore we can write I is equal to E upon capital T into A, where T is the period of revolution of the electron. If V is the velocity of the electron, then the time period or velocity is given by V is equal to twice pi r upon capital T. Therefore capital T is equal to twice pi r upon V. It is equal to twice pi E upon twice pi r upon capital T into area of the circular orbit will be pi r square into pi r square. Therefore from this equation we can write the magnetic moment associated with the electron M is equal to EVR upon capital T. T is equal to twice pi r upon V. E upon twice pi r upon V into pi r square. Therefore upon solving this equation we get capital M is equal to EVR upon 2, and this is the expression for magnetic moment associated with the electron in magnitude. Now we have to multiply this equation by mass of the electron. We get capital M is equal to E into mass of the electron V into R upon capital divided by 2. Therefore we can write M V into R is the angular momentum of the electron, that is capital M is equal to E into angular momentum of electron divided by 2, where L into E is the angular momentum of the electron. Or this, from this equation we can write as we multiply this equation by and divide this equation by mass of the electron, we get E into mass of the electron Vr upon 2 times mass of the electron. Here mRv, that is mvr, is the angular momentum of the electron denoted by Le, or from this equation we can write m upon Le is equal to E upon 2 times mass of the electron, and this ratio is called as gyromagnetic ratio denoted by Gr. Means gyromagnetic ratio is defined as it is the ratio of magnetic moment to the angular momentum of the electron. That means gyromagnetic ratio is the ratio of magnetic moment to the angular momentum of the electron. Here m upon Le is the gyromagnetic ratio whose value is constant. Now in magnitude and direction, the equation of the magnetic moment can be written as, here m bar is equal to E upon 2 times mass of the electron into Le bar. Here this is the expression for the vector form. This is the expression for the magnetic moment of the revolving electron vector form. That means we write magnetic moment associated with the electron is equal to I into A, where I is equal to E upon T, where T is equal to twice pi r upon V into area pi r square. On solving this equation we write m is equal to EVR upon 2, and this is the expression for magnetic moment of the electron. Now we rearrange this equation. Here we have to multiply and divide this equation by mass of the electron, that is me. E into mass of the electron Vr upon 2 times mass of the electron. But mRv is the angular momentum of the electron. Here we take Le to the denominator, that is m upon Le is called as gyromagnetic ratio, and the gyromagnetic ratio is equal to m upon Le, that is ratio of magnetic moment to the angular momentum of the electron, and this is the expression for magnetic moment of the electron. Now we have to see the next point, that is magnetization and intensity of magnetic field, that is magnetic intensity. As we know that the magnetic material is made up of large number of atoms, and each atom has electron in each atom has net magnetic moment, or each atom has magnetic moment. In combined form, the magnetic moments of each atom will be adds with each other, and the substance has the net magnetic moment. Now the net magnetic moment per unit volume is called as magnetization, that is capital M is equal to m net upon V. Means magnetization is defined as it is the net magnetic moment per unit volume of the material, per unit volume of the magnetic substance is called as magnetization. Now we have to study the magnetization or the intensity of magnetic field of the magnetic material which is placed in the form of rod in the solenoid, current carrying solenoid. Now we know that the magnetic field inside the solenoid is given by B0 is equal to mu 0 Ni. Magnetic field, magnetic induction inside the solenoid is mu 0 Ni. Now the magnetic field contributed by the rod inside the solenoid is given by Bm, denoted by Bm, that is M for magnetic material. Magnetic induction produced by the magnetic material is directly proportional to the magnetization. कशाला directly proportional असते? Magnetization ला, or we can write it is equal to mu 0 m, where m is the magnetization. Therefore the total magnetic field inside the solenoid is given by B is equal to B0 plus Bm. here we get mu 0 Ni plus mu 0 H. But here the number of turns multiplied by the current flowing through the solenoid is called as magnetic intensity. As the number of turns and the current flowing through the solenoid is large, then magnetic intensity is also large and denoted by H. We can write B is equal to mu 0 H plus mu 0 M. Mu 0 H plus mu 0 M, or we can write B is equal to mu 0 into in bracket H plus M. Now the magnetization of the material is given by, it is equal to Xi H, where Xi is the magnetic susceptibility. Therefore we can write B is equal to mu 0 into in bracket H plus Xi H. Therefore we can write it is equal to mu 0 into 1 plus Xi into H, where 1 plus Xi is called as relative permeability of the substance and denoted by mu r. Therefore we can write it is equal to mu 0 mu r into H. Here mu 0 is the absolute permeability, mu r is the relative permeability, and this relative permeability is equal to 1 plus Xi. Or in other form, if mu is the permeability of the magnetic material, or it is the permeability of the magnetic field produced by the solenoid, then we can write B is equal to mu into H, where mu is the permeability and H is the magnetic intensity of the magnetic field produced by the solenoid. That means we know that, we again repeat this, we know that the magnetic induction inside the solenoid is given by mu 0 B0 is equal to mu 0 Ni. As the rod of magnetic material will be kept inside the solenoid, then that solenoid also contributed the magnetic field, produces the magnetic field inside the solenoid, and which is given by Bm, that is magnetic field contributed by the magnetic material, is equal to mu 0 M. This magnetic field will be directly proportional to the magnetization, that is M, and we can write mu 0 M. Therefore the total magnetic field inside the solenoid is given by B is equal to B0 plus Bm. It is equal to mu 0 Ni plus mu 0 H, where mu 0 M, where N into I is called as intensity of magnetization and denoted by H. Therefore it is equal to mu 0 H plus M. Here magnetization of the material is given by, it is equal to Xi into H, where Xi is the magnetic susceptibility of the substance, or we can write B is equal to mu 0 1 plus Xi into H, where 1 plus Xi is called as relative permeability, or we can write B is equal to mu 0 mu r into H, or in other words we can write B is equal to mu into H, where mu is equal to mu 0 into mu r, that is magnetic permeability is equal to the product of absolute permeability and relative permeability, and this is the magnetization and intensity of the magnetic field. We define here intensity of magnetic field and magnetization. Remaining part we can see in the next period. Thank you.